Merry meet Capricorn, Capricorn sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. This is a 2-week reading for all you Capricorns, and it's starting today, the 23rd of March, 2024. I'm streaming on YouTube and on Twitch. Moderating today on YouTube is the lovely Shirley. Moderating on Twitch is the lovely Dre. Thank you so much, Shirley. Thank you so much, Dre. And thank you, Capricorns and friends of Capricorns, for joining us today. I'm reading with the Soprafino Tarot, ancient tarot from Italy. And this is no longer in print in this form, but I put a link to another Soprafino deck, and it's entitled the Ancient Italian Tarot. And that's in the video description of this video on YouTube. And this is my homemade cologne, and this is based on a 300-year-old recipe. And I put a link to the video on showing you how to make your own. So I've already purified with this today, so I'll just put this to the side, and we'll get going with the shuffling. Now, if you don't want to watch me shuffle, that's boring for you, which I can understand. You can fast forward through the shuffling by using the timestamps in the video description if you happen to be on YouTube. This does go out to a lot of Capricorns, so if for some reason it doesn't seem to apply to you, don't force things, because it's probably not meant for you in that case. So if that happens, just disregard the reading and check out the zodiacal readings for your other signs, sun sign, rising sign, moon sign. Or remember, we have a general reading for all signs every day except for Monday, and then every Sunday we come out with a weekly pick a card reading. And you can find the most recent restreams of all my readings right on my website, arielscorner.com. arielscorner.com. Just click on the free online tarot readings link in that main menu. We do have a shop. You can go to that by going to arielscornershop.com, arielscornershop.com. And we have a lot of affiliate links there, so we make a small commission off of each and every sale. But do stay tuned. We will give you information about the soft launch of our new shop that should be opening soon. We're hoping in April, but we're not rushing things. We want to just take our time and do it right. But it's going to be fun to have a new shop. If you'd like to give us a donation, you can do that by going to paypal.me/arielgatoga. paypal.me/arielgatoga. If you're on YouTube, please use a super sticker or super chat if you feel like giving a donation and staying on the platform. If you're on YouTube, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. And on Twitch, please make sure you follow us on Twitch or subscribe if you'd like to watch without any ads. All right, Capricorn, I'm going to give this deck a nice clean cut and see what's in the cards for all you gorgeous Capricorns. Starting off with the Emperor. I love a good Emperor, don't you? And an Ace of Cups. And a High Priestess. Wow, you're doing great. Whoa. Does not suck to be a Capricorn today. That is beautiful. Now we'll see what happens when we open it up. Sometimes we have this nice, beautiful base reading and then this, but we'll see. So far, so good. You've been really doing the right thing, I think, as far as taking full charge of all aspects of your life. I'm not sure what kind of emperor you are. There's all kinds of ways to be an emperor, but you have been an emperor, and it looks like it looks to me like you're doing well with it, because this Ace of Cups is a beautiful card. It represents all kinds of good in your life as far as your inner world. Now remember, cups do hold liquid, and when you spill liquid, it goes everywhere. So it's not just, I know a lot of people, when they read tarot, they say cups are your romantic life and your emotions. And it can be that, but it really is your inner world, which means that it encompasses all. It encompasses everything. And this cup is huge. I mean, if you think about this, I mean, just visualize this as being maybe as big as your house or something. And it's filled to overflowing with blessings and good and prosperity for you. Now, a lot of this is kind of hidden, and it may even be hidden to you, because this represents that hidden part of nature, that's that which is underground, like where you plant seeds and bulbs and things like that. It's underground. And also the womb, where it's inside and you don't see what's going on. Sometimes you see evidence of it. When somebody who's carrying a child is showing, you can see evidence of the baby. Or when you see some shoots kind of starting to come out from under the ground, you can see evidence of it. But you don't see the full picture, especially not right now. But it's there. And it's going to be coming into full fruition in its due time. Now, for everybody's different, and all situations are different. Some bulbs come up in certain seasons. Some seeds take a certain amount of time to germinate. Some seeds take a long time to germinate. Some species, they give birth in a matter of days. Some species give birth in a matter of months or longer, So it depends. So it's a matter of just knowing and having faith that you're on the right track and that all is happening in its due time. And embracing the mystery. Embracing the mystery is fun once you get used to it. At first, it's like, I don't want to embrace the mystery. I want to know everything. But no, you don't. It's wonderful to be surprised. It is. We all think surprises are going to be so bad, but not the way that the universe has them for us. Divine surprises are always fabulous. And they need to be surprises, because if we knew what was happening, usually we'd go in and try to fix it, and we would ruin the whole thing. So let yourself be surprised. These are wonderful surprises. Okay, this is good so far. King of Coins, Knight of Wands, and Nine of Swords. Yeah, the Nine of Swords is just worry. And I kind of was thinking that was probably something like that was coming, because I know how Capricorns are. They're like, okay, mystery, whatever. I don't like mystery. I want the facts. Give me just the facts. I want to know what's going on so I can figure it out. But you're not supposed to figure it out. It's not for you to figure out. You couldn't figure this out. You couldn't figure out the good that's coming your way. It's not up to you to do that. Just like it's not up to you to build a universe. It's not up to you to create a sun or a plant or a tree. The universe has beautiful plans for you, Capricorn, and they are coming to fruition. And a lot of these plans are based on things that you've been doing. That's the thing that you have to understand. You've been doing well. So it's not that the gardener does have to work. They have to plant the seeds. They have to tend the soil. They have a lot of work to do. And you've been doing wonderful work. But a good gardener knows when it's time to just say enough and let nature take its course. Same with a doctor. A doctor can't over-treat their patient. They have to set up the right conditions and let the wound heal, let nature take its course. And you're in that point right now where it's time to let nature take its course and not worry about it. Because worry is not the right kind of fertilizer for your dreams. So you can let go of worry. You can let go of worry, and there's help for you to let go of worry. Now, let's look at this really quickly. This Knight of Wands, the help is coming to you in regards to career or work or creativity. So to me, what I'm seeing for many of you anyway, I don't know if this is for all of you, is it's time for you to just take your mind off of certain things and let them be. And it'll probably come like Joseph Murphy used to say, like toast popping out of a toaster. Watch pot never boils, that kind of thing. Just let it go. You'll be clear when it comes. In the meantime, get busy on some sort of other creative pursuit. Just put your mind off of things and start thinking about maybe learning something new or finding some way to reorder your energy into some sort of creative pursuit. Like for instance, if this happened to be a business thing that was going on, you're like, okay, but it's got to happen. It's got to happen. Okay, now it's time to get your mind off of that, because that's not the right kind of energy to be giving to that. So maybe you could start a different, completely unrelated project, right? Or you could start working on your painting or something, just something different. There's a lot that you can keep yourself busy with that doesn't have to do with this, whatever this is for you. And let this kind of bake, and you'll know when it's time. You'll know when it's time. See, in the recent past, you've had to work, you've had to toil, you had to be the decider, you had to do, and now it's not the season for doing, and so that can manifest into worry, because you're like, well, then what do I do? What do I do with all this energy? How do I just trust? By getting your mind off of it and focusing on something else for now. And there's plenty for you to focus on. You know that. Just get out a piece of paper and just say, what do I love to do? Or what are some things that need to be accomplished that I want to see happen that don't have anything to do with this necessarily? Right? You don't even have to weed the garden right now. Everything is just fine with whatever this is. And I'm hoping you know what this is because I have no clue. It's probably so different for each of you. Right? But it's very clear that you need to take your mind off of this and focus on something wonderful, something just wonderful that you haven't been giving your attention to. Not this. Just really just refocus. And then they'll probably, when you do that, there will come a time when you have to do that to what you're having to do with this on that. Leave that one alone. But by then, this one will have manifested and you'll be busy dealing with whatever this is. So it's just going to be again and again and again, because this is how fertile you are. This is how much success there is in the big cup of Ace of Cups. Look at how big that is. There's so much, and this is just going to continue. It's going to continue and continue. This never runs dry, this cup. It's continuously producing. It's just like that, is it moth? I can't remember, that Welsh myth where no matter, there was a cauldron, a magic cauldron that always produced more food and more food and more food. And it never ran dry. It just kept producing it and producing it and producing it. It's the same kind of thing with this. There's never going to be a time where this runs dry. But it's not that you have to worry about it running dry. The only thing that you have to concern yourself with is not interfering and getting in the way of the manifestations. And that's why it's important for you to take yourself out of the picture right now. And, look at this. Look at how, well, this doesn't surprise me because this is Capricorn in a nutshell. Kings don't represent male figures in your life. They represent ownership. They represent mastery. So this is you being the master of something in the physical realm, usually money, but it doesn't have to be. You being very good, very smart, having great ownership. And these two cards together, like they are here, says that you are a great leader, that you are a great master. And so it's understandable why you want to be in charge of every little thing. It makes sense. But part of learning how to be in charge of everything is learning how, like I said, to be a good gardener and letting go and letting it happen and not letting yourself devolve into worry. So you can let go of this worry just easily. You can just drop it. And again, the one way that it's saying to do that is by focusing on something else, something positive. Now, if you have time over this next couple of weeks, you may want to take a listen to this meditation I have on the High Priestess, and it's called Working with the Goddess of Mystery. So you might want to give that a listen just to kind of optimize this wonderful reading of yours. And you can find the link to all of the tarot meditations if you look in the video description of this video on YouTube, or all of my tarot reading videos on YouTube. And you just click on that tarot link, that link to all the tarot videos, and it'll have a list. And this one is called Working with the Goddess of Mystery, and it's the one that's the Popess or High Priestess card. Okay? So you're doing great, Capricorn. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I will see you soon. Thank you so much to the amazing moderators, Shirley and Dre, and we'll be back in 2 weeks for another reading for you, Capricorn. Until then, blessed be.